Hello everybody and welcome back to the vlog. My name is Will Ellington and I'm coming to you from Osaka in Japan. In this video I want to start the first in this new series I'm making about building a niche specific side hustle, a kind of small business if you like. And the approach I'm taking to this side hustle is print on demand goods, primarily t-shirts, but other goods too. So the whole idea behind this series of videos is if you're like me and you're looking for a way to generate a little bit more cash through a side hustle based on something like a niche that you know quite a bit about, and in my case that niche is theatre/drama, then subscribe and come along for the ride with me and share comments, hopefully with each other, some tips and tricks and that kind of thing. So, as I said, one of the things that I really love in life is theatre. And from an early age, as a child, I went to the theatre, to pantomimes, and then to musicals, and then to other theatre shows, and so on and so on. So what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, I've done several things. First of all, I set up an Instagram account, and my Instagram name is Theatre Merch. So if you're on Instagram and you want to follow me, come say hi at Theatre Merch. Okay, so far 68 posts, 18 followers, and I'm following 26 people who've interacted with me. I set up a profile, I set up a link which I'll get to in a minute, and you can see my posts are a mix of goods I'm selling, t-shirts, notebooks, designs that go on those goods, and also quote posts. So the second thing I've done is I created a shop on redbubble.com. And the shop is called Theatre Merch. And here's the banner for my shop. Theatre is my jam. Redbubble is one of many print-on-demand services that has become very, very popular. In terms of traffic and users, it's one of the biggest. Anyway, so I've set up a shop, 33 designs so far. I've split my designs into categories, 7 categories so far. Those are expanding. First is I Love Theatre. Theatre legends, theatre quotes, funny stuff about theatre, dance, musicals, and Shakespeare. Those are my basic verticals, categories so far. And I've been creating new designs connected to those. And I'll make a separate video about the creation process that's going to be coming up shortly. So those designs I have been posting on Instagram to try and promote them. And I've noticed, and this is going to be the next video I make, I've noticed that one of the most, already only 2 weeks into this, the most popular type of design so far has been quote posts and quote designs. So if you look at my Instagram feed, what I mean is things like this: in dark times, is there also singing? Yes, there is singing about the dark times. A quote by Bertolt Brecht, the famous 1920s, 30s German director, playwright, talking about the dark times of interwar Europe. But this quote has resonance for today. If you think about the pandemic, you think about climate change and all the struggles going on in the world. Yeah, so this kind of crosses different boundaries in terms of interests, not only theatre, people who know Brecht, but also people thinking about the concerns of everyday life in 2020. This kind of quote post has done really well. This is another example. It got 28 likes, which is not much, but for a new account, not bad. It's another quote about theatre. So one of the categories I set up is theatre quotes, and you can see it here. For example, this design, I never studied acting, drama comes naturally to me. All right. So far, how's it been going? So for 2 weeks, I've been 33 designs, 68 posts on Instagram. In terms of sales, I sold 6 items. I sold 1 classic t-shirt, which is the Brecht quote I just showed you, and then the same quote, but on greeting cards, 5 of those, both by the same person, both to the UK, and the total value of the sale was $25.28, of which I got about $3 in revenue. So you can see after 2 weeks of working on this project on an ad hoc basis, it's yielded very little, but nonetheless it has yielded something. So that's kind of positive, and I think the more I add to my shop and the more I start to understand what kinds of things sell, the more I can make money. And so going forward in videos coming up, I want to talk about learning about how to target, how to find designs that target keywords, that things that people are searching for. I'm going to try and get into that search, basically. I'm going to get into how to source quotes for quote t-shirts, how to find decent, interesting quotes. I want to talk about how to design t-shirts, some of the apps I've been using and testing, and those kind of things. So those are kind of some of the things I'll talk about in videos coming up. So I just thought I'd introduce the project I've been working on. It has these two elements. It has an Instagram account. It has a Redbubble shop. And one final thing I've been doing is on Redbubble, you can also write blog posts. And you can see it's called a journal. And I've written 2 posts so far. And the second post I've written is how to find and choose an interesting quote for a Redbubble t-shirt. I'm going to use that to make the second video in this series. Okay, so stay tuned for that. If you're interested in this project, if you want to follow along, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment about what you think about this. If you've got tips for me, please let me know. I'm learning this as I go. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. All right, bye.